Well, hello again and welcome to another hike and hinny. I've come out fishing again. Just fancied a bit of relaxation on the rocks. I'm up at Cullernose Point. I've got a bait on the bottom, some mackerel on the big bass rod, and got a spinner out as well. I'm just going to see if I can catch them today. I fished here, I think this is the third time I fished here, but I've never had a sausage yet. And I've been told it's a good place to fish when it's fishing, it fishes well. But so far, no luck. I don't know if you can see in the distance there, that's the bathhouse, right on the other side. I've just seen some dolphins before. I stuck the drone up to see if I could get a little bit of footage of them, but the oyster catchers weren't very happy and started chasing it. So I've took it down. I think they're nesting just over the back there. I might get it back out later on and see if I can get a little bit more footage of the area. I think there might be a crab having a go at that. It's moving around a little bit, but not any proper knocks. And it's nice and deep here. It's about an hour after low water, so the tide should be starting to come in now. There's nobody else here, just me and a few walkers up the top. But when I say a few, there's actually quite a lot. Oh. Got a big bloody knot in it. Big tangle. Right, I'll switch you off and I'll bring you back when I get this mess out. Right, I've got new line on and I'm changing to the longer rod because I've had to move up because the tide's coming in even further, so I need a bit of a longer reach and a longer cast as well. I should be safe up here for at least a couple hours now. I've just pulled in. This is the line that I lost. I've just hooked into it, so I should get my spinner back. And more importantly, I won't be leaving a load of line in the sea. I'll take all this home with us today, like you're supposed to do. Oh, there you go. That's the one I lost. You don't very often get your lures back, do you? Right. Oh, it's a lobster. Bloody hell. Whoa. Bloody hell. Lobster. Excellent. How's that for a catch? Right. What's the size limit on lobsters? I'm going to have to find out, isn't it? Look at that. I reckon that's probably big enough. I am going to check it, but yeah, I think that might be coming home for tea. Right, I've thought about this. I've had a look, I've tried to find out what size I can keep, but I can't get a proper signal to find out. So I've had a look at it, and you know what? I'm going to let it go. I'll tell you for why, because if you have a look at it, I don't know if you can see that, it's side. If you can see its side there. It's got quite a bad wound. And I can see its gills. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick it up and let it go. And if it survives, it survives. If it doesn't, then so be it. Oh, it's minging. Right, hang on, how do I get a hold of it? There's got to be a special way, isn't there? I don't want to like hurt it. Right, okay, how am I going to do this? How do I get hold of one of these without getting hurt? Howie man, I'm trying to let you go here. Right, that's it, got you there. Right, so I'm going to let you go to live another day. There you go, that was an interesting catch, wasn't it? No fish yet, but caught a lobster. Right, I'll put some fresh bait on and we'll get that back out and see what else we can get. and swap this one off and put this one on, just a little bit smaller. It's got a single hook as well. That should be alright. Really rough now over here. That swell's getting right up. I think we're okay though for a little bit longer. Bloke over there in his kayak, he's catching fish. It's not that far out. Got no idea what they are up there. I'm guessing it's military by the way that they're flying in unison. But they're up very, very high. She got something on. That was right in the side there. Oh yes, smallest fish in the world ever. Ooh. Oh, it's just hooked in the tail. Get that out. Is that the tiniest fish ever in the world? Oh. I can't even tell what it is. I don't know if it's a collie or a pollock. It's so small. There's not really any markings on it. Pretty though. Right, I'm going to stick this back on. Have another try with that. I don't know if you can see that, but there's people jumping off the side into the water. Very exciting. It's about 4 o'clock now. I've had that one little fish and a lobster, and that's it. Haven't even had any goes at the lure or anything like that. It's been very poor. There's a few guys along there now and they've had nothing either. They've got the feathers out. I'll probably give it another hour and then I might disappear. I've had a fairly enjoyable afternoon. The weather's stayed nice. The wind's kept down. Yeah, I think it's time to move now. There's not much happening here, so I'll have one more cast and then I'll have a look along closer to the shore. I might stick a bait out because there's quite a big kelp bed there. That swell's changed. I think there's a weather front coming in. The swells are really long and deep instead of just being sort of like short and deep. Could be quite dangerous staying on here. Right, ooh, time to move. Right, navigate way back up. All the birds are nesting here. Oh, that's it, I'm done. It wasn't worth fishing off the top because the seagulls were still nesting and they'll be flying where the line would be. So it's not worth the risk. So I'm heading home. One tiny fish, one decent sized lobster. It wasn't a bad day out. I've enjoyed myself.